What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Q&A session here today, where today we have lots of awesome questions to go through. Your questions, your comments, my response to you guys. Just wanted to say a quick thank you for dropping your questions down below, and if you guys have any sort of question to ask me, just simply drop them down in the comment section below. Again, as I always tell you guys, there is no question too quote-unquote stupid enough for any one of us to answer, and for those of you out there who don't like speculative videos or like any sort of videos that involve like fan fiction or whatever, then I don't know what to tell you. So again, guys, please keep in mind that if I don't get to your questions, bear in mind that there are going to be more Q&As coming up, so in case you guys don't get featured in this one, your chances of getting featured in the next one are also probably high. So thank you all for watching. If your opinion differs, comment down below. Let's begin with our very first question of this episode, which is from Robert. Hey, first of all, your channel is amazing, balls. I have a few questions that I hope makes it onto your videos. Question 1, do you think that Goku could beat Champa, seeing as how Champa isn't as strong as Beerus? That's a very interesting question. Question 2, what are your thoughts on Goku and Vegeta versus Goku and Vegeta in the Omni tournament? What? Don't know what you mean by that, but if you're going to be counting GT or any of that in here, then let the war begin. And your final question is, what do you think the prize will be for the Omni tournament? Well, thank you so much. Now, I also want to ask you guys the very same question as he just asked me about Goku versus Champa. Now, I do think that the chances of Goku beating Champa is a little bit higher than Goku beating Beerus, because although we can't say for an undoubtable fact that Beerus is 100% stronger than Champa, yeah, I mean, Vado's kind of hinted towards that, saying, well, Champa's fat, and, you know, Beerus is, you know, not that, you know, husky or whatever, so she kind of insinuated that Beerus is a little stronger, but now it boils down to, can Goku get the job done against Champa? Now, I'm not going to deny Champa. Champa is a god of destruction for a very specific reason, and he is strong. He's not weak. I mean, we saw how terrified everyone was when he was going to pretty much destroy all of the fighters participating in the Universal Tournament. So everyone was pretty much shitting their pants. I don't think Champa is weak at all. I think he ranks just slightly below Beerus. So could Goku beat Champa? I don't know. I think that if Goku were to dish out Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 and be able to make that form last quite a bit during this battle against Champa, then maybe I can definitely see Goku having the advantage. But then again, we can't really say for sure because we've never seen Champa fight before. That all depends on when you're watching this video. But we've never seen Champa fight before, so the likelihood of Goku beating Champa, I think, is a little bit more higher than how he would beat Beerus right now, because keep in mind, Akira Toriyama has said in an interview long ago that he doesn't plan on making Goku or Vegeta surpass Beerus in power, at least as of right now. So I can't see Goku exceeding Beerus, nor can I see Goku exceeding Champa, because I think the title of God of Destruction should be at an entirely different league to where no mortal can catch up. So as much as I would love to see Goku at least beat, you know, Beerus or whatever, against Champa, I don't see it happening. Maybe I can see him being Champa's equal if Goku goes all out, but then again, we're talking about if he uses like all of his regular transformations that we've seen so far. If he does bear a new transformation, then maybe that puts him at an advantage. But having to see how he fought Beerus, comparing that, then I would have to say, yeah, Goku has a chance. He has an advantage here. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry to say, I think Champa would probably get the better of Goku just a little bit. I mean, I could definitely see Champa pretty much like running out of breath and like trying to like keep up because he's fat. But at the same time, just because he's fat doesn't really mean that he's weak. So I think that Champa and Goku would probably be even. If you guys disagree, if you guys have opinions of your own on that, just drop them down below. Obviously enough, if this was fusion like Gogeta or Vegeta or whatever, then yeah, I mean, you would have to favor the fusions. Or if Goku even had a transformation even higher than Super Saiyan Blue, like if Goku was able to go Super Saiyan Blue 3 or something like that, then yeah. But just having to see everything he's done so far, yeah, I mean, he has the advantage using the Kaioken ability and the instant transmission and stuff, but even with that being said, I would have to say that Goku would probably be a little even with Champa, but if anything, I would have to say Champa takes the cake on that one. To answer your second question, Goku and Vegeta versus Goku and Vegeta, well, that is never going to happen like that at all, so we can all just scratch that out the equation. But if by some chance, if it were Goku and Vegeta versus Goku and Vegeta, depending on which timeline you're talking about here, that'd be pretty cool. But the chances of that happening is just very, very low. So don't even expect that to happen. And the prize of the Omni tournament, I think whoever wins gets like to keep their universe intact. I mean, I can definitely see the Omni King saying, all right, well, these are the stakes. whoever loses, your universe is gone. That's it. Like, you guys just go night-night. So I can definitely see the Omni King doing that, because I can't see the Omni King putting up any money or whatever. Like why? Like, how would the Omni King be like, just look like putting up money or whatever, or like treasure or like something? I don't know. Maybe whoever wins the Omni tournament gets a chance to train with the Omni King, or, you know, spend a couple of days with him. I don't know. But you have to have some sort of like ultimatum to where it forces people to legit try, because if the fucking grand prize of the Omni tournament turns out to be like a chocolate bar, like, who the hell would want to take the fight serious? So, but if someone were to tell you like, hey, your entire universe is in jeopardy if you don't take this shit serious, then yeah, you're gonna have to. So, I mean, this could vary on anything, to be honest, but for me, I would have to say it has to be something big. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a blessed day, bro. Now, moving on to the next question, which is from RootGenX43. Alex, I truly enjoy watching your videos. It's something completely different compared to everyone else, and you always have something interesting to present. Thank you. But now it's time for shit to get real. So please give me your honest opinion on the following. All right, question number 1. I stand by Dragon Ball GT being better than Dragon Ball Super. There is much proof to support this, but I want to know if Baby Vegeta, final stage before becoming Great Ape, battled Super Saiyan Rose Black Goku, would Baby win? Remember, he is able to infect a humanoid body. That's very interesting. Question 2, if the Dai Shinkan, sorry for the spelling, is ranked as the top 5 fighters in the entire multiverse, then where would this put someone like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Think about it. Question 3, what do you think of Dragon Ball Super soundtrack compared to the Dragon Ball GT soundtrack? Japanese GT, not American. Okay. Question number 4, do you prefer Super's Gohan or GT Gohan? At least he was able to do something in that show, so thoughts on Gohan? Thanks for answering. Well, thank you, man. Well, to answer your first question, I don't think none of us can deny that. If by some chance Baby Vegeta were to inflict any sort of damage on Goku Black and cut him, how crazy would it be if little baby was able to infect Black's body? Like, that would be insane. Can you imagine that? Like, Goku Black or Baby Goku Black or something like that. Like, that'd be nuts. But Baby Vegeta final stage versus Super Saiyan Rose, that is very hard. I don't want to start a GT Super War down in the comments. It's undeniable. It's undeniable that Baby Vegeta is strong. Like, that dude was able to beat down Goku, who is in his base form was just as strong as a Super Saiyan 3, let alone when he became a Super Saiyan 3, Baby Vegeta still made easy work of him. So having to compare that to Super Saiyan Rose Black, Super Saiyan Rose, we haven't really seen the full extent of his power. We haven't really seen what he was able to do, depending on when you watch this video, of course. But I do think that if Baby Vegeta were to able to cut Black in any sort of way, inflict any sort of damage on him, then I do think that Baby would infect Black's body, and thus, you know, Black's body would become Baby. So, but just, I want you guys to visualize that for a second. Can you imagine Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black with Baby infecting his body? Honestly, I would also have to say that Super Saiyan Rose has a great advantage over Baby, because Black is supposed to be perfecting Goku's power. So I think the Super Saiyan Rose transformation is extremely rare and extremely powerful compared to, you know, Baby's regular attacks. But then again, you have to ask yourself, it's like the Dark Kamehameha Wave versus the Revenge Death Ball would be awesome to see. I do think, however, that GT villains are a bit OP'd in terms of like power scaling and stuff. We saw clearly with Baby Vegeta as he fought Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, they kind of stood, you know, toe to toe against each other until, you know, Goku was pretty much toying around with him, and then he finally took it serious until Baby transformed. But in conclusion, I mean, I'll be honest here, I'm gonna have to lean a little towards Super Saiyan Rose, because Black knows the instantaneous movement, which is just instant transmission. He knows all of Goku's moves, and with that, you know, with that fucking energy blade that he has, I think that he would definitely try to stab Baby. But the thing is, it's like, even if Black met Baby, it's like they would both have like this power-hungry desire. So I'm gonna have to lean more towards Super Saiyan Rose, just because of the energy blade that he has, and he would try to cut Baby's head off. So that's just my opinion, however. Now, to answer your second question, the Dai Shinkan and the Grand Priest ranked among the top 5 in the entire multiverse. Well, where would that put Gogeta? That's a very good question. Now, Gogeta being ranked among the top 5, even against the Dai Shinkan, I can't really say. Like, I would have to say, if anything, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be stronger than Beerus and Champa. I would also probably say that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would probably be stronger than Whis and Varus, maybe. That all depends on where you guys stand on that. But even Whis said it himself to Goku that even against the Grand Priest, Whis was no match for him. So what does that mean about the Grand Priest? If Whis is no match for him, and if, you know, presumably enough, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta ranks a little bit above Whis, where would that put Gogeta against the Grand Priest? I would have to say the Grand Priest would be above Gogeta, so I would have to put Gogeta definitely in the top 10, but certainly not in the top 5, because we haven't really seen who the other people are, so we can't really say for sure. But I mean, if you want to put Gogeta in there, like I said, I would put him in the top 10, definitely not in the top 5, because if the top 5 are the strongest in the entire multiverse, then the Lord only knows what's out there in terms of like fighters and power. So to answer your third question, okay, people get this misconstrued, right? I love the English score, I love the Japanese score, I love Bruce Falconer, I love the Dragon Ball Super Japanese score, I love the music thus far that has been presented in Dragon Ball Super. I'll be honest, I did not like the Dragon Ball GT soundtrack from the Japanese score. I truly love the Dragon Ball Super Japanese score. I love the soundtrack thus far, especially from the Universal God of Destruction Tournament arc and the Black Goku arc. Those two soundtracks, those two scores were brilliant. So I would have to favor Dragon Ball Super soundtrack over Dragon Ball GT. I respect and I love all forms of music, and don't believe anyone out there who says, oh my god, he only loves Bruce Falconer. That's not true at all. Like, if I'm telling you, like, hey, I fucking love Dragon Ball Super, you know, the soundtrack for Dragon Ball Super, then I love the soundtrack for Dragon Ball Super, and I respect it. And I mean, what more do you want me to do? You want me to fucking, like just, like, remember, like, every single, like, pitch tone or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? So I love the Dragon Ball Super soundtrack more than Dragon Ball GT. And to answer your final question, Super Gohan or GT Gohan? Easily GT Gohan. Come on, man. Gohan did more in Dragon Ball GT than he ever did in Dragon Ball Super. And how sad is that? And at the time, he still had a daughter. He still had a job. He was still doing his own thing. And he was still more credible, even then, than how he is now. So I'm going to have to go with GT Gohan. Just because he fought Goten, just because he stood up for himself when they were fighting Super 17 and even Omega. So I would have to go with GT Gohan. But anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day, bro. And now moving on to the next question, which is in video format, and it is from Rage.
This one is basically a final question, and I'm just gonna ask like about 5 questions to my favorite YouTubers or one of the YouTubers that really like watching their content. Now let's get right into it. The first question, this one goes to UnrealEntGaming. And now, if you can't really understand me, I'm just gonna put an annotation basically right here at the bottom of the fight. So anyways, I'm just gonna ask 5 questions. So anyways, the first one is do you think Black Goku have some sort of transformation? If so, is it gonna be Super Saiyan White or just some sort of Super Saiyan transformation? Now, number 2 is, do you think Future Trunks will get like even stronger? Do you think he will like ascend to Super Saiyan 3? If you don't think so, then do you think he will just get like very strong and just Super Saiyan 1 or 2 forms, and that's all the forms he's gonna have? Is that all the forms he's gonna have? Now, number 3 is do you think we'll be able to see a fusion? Do you think we'll be able to see Gogeta or Vegito? Alright, now number 4 is, do you think you could be able to collab with me in the future? Like, at any given moment of time. Alright, now that's, I think that was 4. Okay, now 5 is okay, I was spacing out a bit. Okay, now number 5 is who will kill? Who do you think, in your opinion, will kill Black Goku? Is it Vegeta, Goku, Future Trunks, or just Lord Beerus? Do you think one of them will, or not? And I think that's all 5.
Thank you for the questions, by the way. Now, just to let you know, just a little bit of advice. You might want to turn down your game volume just a little bit, because the whole time I kept hearing, well, Goku, yes, now destroy, yeah? And I was like, oh my god, Cell's just like too loud. But to answer your first question, if you're talking about Black having a transformation after Super Saiyan Rose, it's not happening. Every single person and their mother wanted to see Super Saiyan White, including me. And after, you know, Super Saiyan Rose appeared, at first everyone was like, oh, that's gay. But then after it happened, everyone was like, oh, that's cool. So it's like everyone got on the bandwagon. But if he's going to have any sort of transformation after that, nope, it is not happening at all. So Super Saiyan Rose is the way to go, at least as of right now. So I'm really curious as to how he would look like if he had white hair, but no more, because like I just feel as if it's over and done with. And Super Saiyan Rose is the epitome of Black's power. Now, to answer your second question, do I believe that future Trunks will get even stronger to ascend to a Super Saiyan 3? Now, that all depends on when you're watching this video, but I don't think Trunks will become a Super Saiyan 3 at all. I think that, I mean, because even in his Super Saiyan 2 form, he was, in the manga at least, you know, close to Super Saiyan 3 Goku's power. He wasn't on Super Saiyan 3 Goku's power, but he was close. So, I'm going to have to say no. He will never become a Super Saiyan 3. If anything, he might achieve Super Saiyan Blue or something even higher than that. But as of right now, SSJ3 is not happening. I mean, we all want to see it, don't get me wrong. It's like every single person out there wants to see it happen. But Super Saiyan 3 it's not possible right now, I'm sorry. Possibly Super Saiyan Blue or something like that, but Super Saiyan 3, I can't see it happening. So, to answer your third question, do you think we'll be able to see fusion, whether it be Gogeta or Vegeta? Well, it won't be Vegeta, because I don't see Vegeta or Goku agreeing to staying permanent in the fusion forever. So if any fusion is possible, I would have to say Gogeta, because Gogeta just seems like it'll happen, and if it happens, it'll run on a specific time limit, so it gives them an opportunity to fully like do what they have to do in order to get the job done. But in retrospect, I can't see Vegeta happening. At least not anymore. Not unless, of course, someone is able to like defuse them or something. So, to answer your fourth question, collaborations, I'm down. I mean, we're doing one right now, technically. So, I'm down for whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. It all depends on time, because I'm a really busy person. So, I'm down for it. Just not a problem at all. And to answer your final question now, do I think, I mean, who would kill Black Goku? Well, I pretty much made a video about this. I don't think it's going to be Trunks. I don't think it's going to be Vegeta. I think it's going to be Beerus or Goku again. Again, that all depends on when you're watching this video, but I would have to say I would love to see Beerus destroy him, because this gives him all the reasons in the world to do his own thing and to ultimately enough, like, just, you know, just fight someone who he's been wanting to fight for such a long time. So I'm going to have to go with Beerus on this one. But anyways, Mr. Rage, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And once again, guys, thank you all for watching this edition of Dragon Ball Q&A. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome daily content. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like down below. Share your comments also down below as well, guys, as to what you guys think about these questions and how exactly you guys would answer them. And if you guys have any questions of your own, drop them down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my daily vlog channel. I have some really awesome Dragon Ball stuff on there as well that I'll be showing to you guys. So make sure you guys click the link down below and subscribe to my vlog channel, guys. It's called Unreal Vlogs. You guys might not want to miss out. So thank you all for watching once again. Tune in for the next video, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Take it easy, guys. Peace.